Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is Degen Nation, the Triple Clowns, Shu, and Tom, as we are going to give to you the late pick four at Santa Anita. Shu is absolutely dressed to the nines today in the Halloween spirit, and I
Love
absolutely
it.
fucking love it.
Love it.
Fresh
Now,
prince.
this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down.
I
He
got
gets
I
it.
got my it just came via Amazon just about an hour ago, so I had to try it on. I figured I'd leave it on for the show.
That is epic. The hat too is
That's great.
perfect.
It's got a
Oh,
fanny
the
pack.
hat makes it.
It's like a fanny pack right here.
Is that what his was?
I don't know. I
Oh,
tried
wow.
It looks very similar and
Right?
also awesome.
appreciate it.
So Shu came to play. I'm in a slight Halloween costume, I guess, but I'm also wearing it for obvious reasons because in about 20 minutes the Green Bay Packers will kick off against the Arizona Cardinals, and I have not only a heavily vested
Cardinals.
interest in the game because of my wallet, but also my heart, as everyone knows, I'm a Packer fan. But so we're gonna go over the late pick four at Santa Anita. We were gonna do the Grand Slam at Belmont, which I was super excited about, and then it turns out we're not gonna do that now because the Grand Slam is a fun bet. Have you ever bet the Grand Slam down there at Shoe?
I've never bet the Grand Slam. Never done it.
What a cool bet that is, though. It is. Randy told me about that a long time ago, and I've tried it a couple times. I've never hit for anything, but it was an interesting one to go over.
Definitely
But,
unique to the Naira.
Yes, it is. So in the meantime, guys, it is me, Tom, and Shu. We are starting today for this late pick four at Santa Anita for Saturday, October 30th, Halloween Eve. And we are starting in race 7. And this card kind of sucks because there's like three 2-year-old races in this. So
It's terrible.
who knows?
It's terrible.
Why we decided to do this, I don't know. That's on Sarah. Don't blame me. But in the meantime, we do start at race 7.
Throw her under the bus.
She's not here, so I can do that. It is a 2-year-old maiden claimer for 50K. We are at 6 furlongs on the dirt. Which one of you guys would like to start this off?
Take it away.
Tom.
All right. I hated this race. But we have to play them all. I'll tell you, I do like the one. I like that. I like that one beach grass. Love the jockey trainer combo. And the more I'm looking at Santa Anita, they've been having a nice golden rail there. If you've got some speed on the rail, looks like we might. Good horse on the rail looks like might hit the get in the circle. I like that going from a claimer to a maiden claimer. That's like an old school. That's an old school trick that some of my old school dudes have taught me that has been profitable for me. I also like the 5.
Are you talking old school right now, Tom? Are you talking old school? Are you talking? are you really being old school?
All right, Jeff.
All about how my life got.
I got my Hollywood shirt on, so there we go.
How became the Fresh Prince of
Bel-Air? Who else do I have? I've got the 5 and the 7.
So Strange Azul and Talkative Gal.
I like the drop in class and had a nice little nice last race that I liked having, and Doug is having a pretty decent meet. So I have the 157. I'm against this 2. I have no idea why it is the looks like it's going to be the morning line favorite. If that beats me, screw him. So I've got 157.
I'm with 3 of those. I am on your 1. I am on your 5, and I am on your 7.
Shit.
I went super light here earlier, and I threw in the 6 in this race strictly because Kobe in motion. RIP to the GOAT. So I threw him in as well. Literally the only note I have is Kobe written in large capital letters. So I threw him in too. We're in LA. Kobe, let's go. I did like for a lot of the reasons you said. Talkative Girl ran much better in the sprints. The drop in class with Beachgrass and
nice pedigree for that 5 too.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of the same angles I'm on, but I'm gonna go a little bit deeper later on. And this race is so tough. Like I there's not a whole lot to love, so I threw in the Urton first time starter for the hell of it. Pretty much is what I'm saying.
You're just kissing Brittany's ass as usual. I get it.
Yes, yeah.
I like the 1. I'm with you on the 1.
That's all business is kissing someone's ass. And if I have to kiss an ass, it's gonna be Brittany Urton.
Sir, you're a young man, AJ. You learn that at your age, you'll go far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the 1, Bala Bali. I love those Bala Balis. I bet them all the time for fun. I try to convince a couple buddies to buy a Bali, and they laughed at me. And I think they're going to be good. I think they're going to be all right. So this one drops in at a maiden special weight races. DeSormo, take a shot.
So that's it. You just have the 1.
That's it. Bala Bali. Right.
So in this sequence, you're singling the 1.
Single the 1. Why not?
Why not?
Fucking love it.
Single it. Let's get aggressive on here. Crying out loud. Everyone's playing
it safe. Balls.
Come on.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not even drinking tonight. I'm aggressive. Let's go. I got my
Do it.
All right then. I thought that was going to go much longer, but it did not. So let's move on.
I like the 1. Let's move on.
Yeah. To race 8.
Go.
The 3-year-old Autumn Miss, the grade 3 at 1 mile. We are on the turf. I know Shu loves the turf.
Yeah, let's
that's all he
lead
eats.
Off.
That's what his diet is.
It's not called AJ eats
diet
turf.
of turf and bourbon and cigars.
All right,
some claws.
To be fair to the audience, I do not have the PPs in front of me. I don't. So I'm going to go strictly pedigree, which is where I usually make money anyway on turf and on dirt for that matter. And I'm going to go with the Caraconti. And we're going to single the Caraconti. How you like that? We're starting out single.
Wow.
Single. We're going Bala Bali. We're going Caraconti on the turf. Who is it? Cassie, who's riding for me? I got Cassie. I got Cedillo, 7-2, Spanish love affair. I bet this horse a ton of times. Unusual heat. I'm pretty sure my memory is not great, but I'm pretty sure unusual heats do pretty darn well in California on the lawn. Perfect combination. Boom.
Well, I'll lead straight into that because I was going to single the 7 as well.
All right.
Yeah,
because I do love Spanish love affair. She has been a filly that I've liked for quite a while.
It's a Naira horse. You love all Naira.
I'm a big Naira guy, and she has been, I think, a very underrated filly out of this 3-year-old class. And looking at the field here, I was going to single her. Like, she was also going to be my single. But there's one horse that intrigued me enough that I will include her as well, just because I want to get a prize, and that is the 2 Freedom Flyer. Freedom Flyer came out with Umberto and ran a great race at this distance 2 times out ago in an allowance race here at Santa Anita. Went to Del Mar, did not run particularly well, but ran okay. Now gets about 3 months or so off, comes back, and now we're going back to a mile where I think it might be more her speed. And you're going to give me 20-1 with Mike Smith. I am going to include her in my ticket as well. So I'm going 2 deep. I'm going the 2, and I'm going the 7.
I like it.
like that. I do like that too. I didn't put it on my ticket. We exhausted the 7 to death. I do like the 7. I mean, Naira, I don't have a lot of people don't like that cross country trip. I have no problems with it. The other, I only went 2 deep here. I really like the 6, Madon. I'm Italian. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I this horse knows how to win, knows how to win on the dirt, knows how to win on the turf. Won against a couple of the donkeys that are running out today. I think if anybody's going to give the 7 run for its money, is that 6. So I like Hernandez back in the irons. So I just did 6-7. I think it's going to be a 2-horse race, but I do like your 2, AJ, and if I seeing how it might do a try with that, we shall
just
see.
Don't pick her, so I feel good about it.
No,
Oh,
I'm not going to.
Okay, solid. Two all day then.
We shit the bed on the Delta yesterday, man. I think we won. It rained like a shitstorm.
Given the condition of that track,
yeah, it was terrible.
What can anyone expect when Don Stevens goes like 1 for 4 and 0 for 4? I mean, it's like, what do you want? It was a hurricane.
It really was. There's
many bets I've lost. That is not one I feel bad about, because if you won the pick 4 that we played, then you probably picked or threw darts at a dartboard and got lucky. I mean, that's pretty much
what we should have done.
How that whole thing went. Yeah, I get that. So as we continue,
we're flying through it, right?
Yeah, we are flying through. Flying through. Let's take
Shoe's got to get to his
Halloween party. Yeah.
Or are you just wearing that? You're just wearing that for the show.
Just wearing it for the show. I just came Amazon, so I tried it on, and then I said I'll just keep it on.
Just go for it. Let's go mid sequence break. Shoe. What do you got tonight before they kick off? Anything?
For what are you talking about? The football game?
Packers Cardinals.
That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm just putting a couple prop bets in. Dude, one of our buddies. So do you follow O'Toole on Twitter, Vinny?
Yeah.
Vinny's a really good dude. So he's like our prop bet. He's like our prop bet guru. He goes on like DraftKings and FanDuel, and he tries to find all crazy stuff for us. So he just went on and he found a prop bet in the Carolina game this weekend with over yards for one of the receivers and over total points for the game. There, give me 1 sec. I'll pull it. You guys, it's going to be nuts. But they have to honor it. It's happened before where they screwed up the odds.
Mm-hmm.
Notice for people listening, like every now and then DraftKings or FanDuel will screw up your odds, and they have to honor it. Like, so we've won bets before where they screwed up the lines and they honored the bets and they paid like just astronomical odds. What's up? What were you going to say?
That's awesome. No, that's fantastic.
Listen to this. All right, you ready?
You got to beat the books.
You got to beat them. You got to beat them at their own game. Look at the odds on this. Where is it? All right. So Carolina game, right? Who do they play? Atlanta. So over total points, 20.5 for the game. 20.5 points.
20?
20.5 points.
Wow.
What sportsbook gave that out?
Well, it's an alternate total.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alternate totals. So it's an alternate total over 20.5. So I'm sure the odds on that were probably minus,
10,000.
High, right?
Yeah.
And then the over Calvin Ridley over 73.5 receiving yards. Okay, which I don't know what the odds would have been on that, but I would think that's probably spot on. I don't think that's a crazy number.
I would say that's pretty.
Maybe a little high. I don't know. So the odds are plus 7,300. That they score over 20.5 points and Ridley gets over 74 receiving yards. So our boy put $1,000 to win 94. Oh no. So it says plus 7,300, but he put $1,000 on it to win almost $90,000.
Okay, so if you're going to tell me that the total for the game is 20 points and Ridley has to get 73 yards, I'd take that.
Dude,
I bet whatever is in my bank account on that.
So, all right, no, he put $1,281 to win $94,992.
Yeah, I'm saying I would probably do the same.
Wow.
How crazy is that? That is
Okay,
nuts.
hold on. This is going to be funny because
Uh-oh.
we
I
finally
see-
got the rest
I
of
see
the triple
too
volunteer
many
in the
armpits.
stream.
Uh-oh.
Somebody, what happened?
What we're about to see is going to be absolutely hysterical.
Why? What happened?
What's up,
Oh, my man!
You got the memo. You guys missed the memo. I don't know, but
I love it. I love it.
God.
What jersey we got?
Wow.
What jersey? What jersey is he wearing?
it's no jersey. This is
He-
what I
he's
walk
a-
around in all the time. This
Yeah.
is Huntington Beach, baby.
He has
Yeah.
one tank top. That's the
Yeah,
only
he
one he
is.
wears.
Yeah.
He lives it. Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
he lives south of Bel Air.
Wait, is that the cock hat? Is that the cock hat?
No, I was looking for the cock hat.
Oh,
I
okay.
might get it. Like that. I saw a shoe. I was just jumping in. Sorry I was late, guys. I hear you guys talking about stuff, and I got all dressed up for you. You guys apparently didn't get the memo.
Thank you.
I see your bullshit
No,
outfit
Come
on,
on.
but
Gotta get
Well,
dressed
dude,
up. Come on, man.
Dude, it's game day. What else am I going to wear?
You know the only thing I know how to read are PPs, Randy. So I
that's
can't read
true.
emails.
You like to touch
You can't
PPs too.
Yeah.
Let's,
You
Any
certainly
prop
can't
bets
read
for
them.
tonight?
okay, so where we at?
Prop bets for
We-
tonight?
we're
We've
just,
done the first two.
First two. Shoe has singled both races thus far.
Yeah, so far shoes 1 for 1.
Yeah, hell yeah. Come on.
So we're moving right along.
Yeah. So real quick though, catch us up, and then we'll move on. Where are you at?
So in the 7th race, I'm curious here, shoes thing, but we'll talk about that later, I'm sure. I'm going 3-4 on this all day, even though I want to hit the all button. I like the 3-4. I like
Wow.
Awesome Taylor. I like in that last race. I mean, as a firster, last race, I like those two firsters. Honestly, I like the weight thing with Emily, and obviously Peter Miller. I know. Come on, guys. Nobody went on Miller. Did no one go on Miller?
Ooh.
Not
No,
that.
I
race.
don't think anybody picked those horses.
No.
Why,
I've got
are
a
we in the
Miller
wrong
horse.
race?
I think in the next race.
Why? I'm in the wrong race. I'm not in the wrong race, am I?
No,
Race-
no,
are you race
no.
7?
You legitimately just picked two horses that no one else picked.
Really? I'm picking the two firsters. I mean, like I said, I would hit the all button in this because I don't like anybody that much. But
You
if
like the
give
3?
me
You said, Randy.
3-4.
The 3? Yeah. Bluegrass Cat. I like that horse.
Yeah,
Out of Storm
great-
Cat and
not great.
Bluegrass Cat. That's a good horse.
Yeah, and how are you gonna not do a Peter Miller firster with a weight break? Right? No one.
No,
Shoe?
the
No?
three of us again.
No.
did not pick any of your horses. So no.
What race? Race 7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
first one.
No, we single in the 1. Beach grass. Bali. Stop. Come on. 1.
Beach grass.
Beach grass, baby.
Yeah.
To Sormo.
I
Bali.
look like I should be playing in beach grass right now.
Bali.
Yeah.
How warm is it? All right, so you guys are on the 1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the 1. I went with the 5, 6, 7 as well.
All right.
We're not messing around.
Wow, nobody likes
No,
my
man.
3-4. All
No
right.
one.
Well, like I said, I mean, this is an all button race, no doubt.
I
But-
respect the 3. I do respect the 3.
Big Mama Thornton. All right.
all right.
So you
I
did,
hate the
did you
2.
do the next one?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Tell me nobody was on Burgoo Alley because Burgoo Alley.
No,
is-
me and Shu were heavy on the 7. I threw in the 2 for fun. Tom, did you have the Burgoo?
I like the 6. I did like the 3 a little bit. Likes the green stuff. But I didn't put him on my ticket.
Burgoo Alley.
Didn't like
last time,
him enough to put on my ticket.
Zero Tolerance will be the favorite. Okay, this is a quick one on this one. Zero Tolerance will be the favorite. Burgoo Alley went by this horse after the wire. I know that's the big. I know AJ's gallop out theory. It's real. That's a real thing. Okay, sometimes it matters if the jockey's strong and all this other stuff. I know there's things with that. Burgoo Alley went by this horse that's going to be the favorite after the wire, and this is a longer race. So you give me Burgoo Alley 4-1, and you're going to give me the favorite. It's going to be Zero Tolerance. I don't know if you guys jumped on him, but I really, really like Burgoo Alley. I do like the 7 as well, but I'm probably going to go 3-7. 6, I faded before big time. Didn't we all do that? Then Modone. Didn't we go against him last time, big time? And looked smart with it? Or we
Oh
were
yeah, it
4
was
to 1?
Shakty Sarah.
Yeah, wasn't that it? Yeah. No, I think it was. Yeah. Anyway, after the Golden Global race, that was what it was. That was that race when he beat Golden Global and then came back and we faded him. It was 2 races ago. So I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3-7 there.
3-7.
Yeah, the 8 has got some nice works. Pratt's on fire. I like your 8. It's gonna be a good race, I think.
I don't like the 8, Tom. If you're listening, I said the 3 beat ran by.
I thought you said 0 tolerance.
No, he'll be the favorite though, I believe.
Gotcha.
And that's why I think Burgoo Alley.
Gotcha.
I'm going 3-7.
Me and Shu 100% believe the 7 will win this race because of
Yeah, I like the 7. I like the 7 as well. I like the 7. I do.
Single.
I threw in the 2 as a possible upset at 20 to 1.
I like the fact that Shu said Shu was fired. And just to clear something up really quick, Shu, you have ownership in the company, right?
Like you can't get fired.
You're our boss. You're our boss. Like for everybody out there that knows, Shu has ownership in the company. We do not. So
Don't believe them. They fired me. They fired my ass. They wanted Fremont to replace me. They wouldn't put me on Hollywood Squares or whatever that thing was called.
You said you couldn't do it.
Bree texted me, can you jump on? And I said, I'm drunk, but yeah, I can jump on. And she goes, we got somebody else.
Okay.
I said, hell with them.
Oh, boy.
Done.
There we go.
I can't believe this wasn't addressed yet. Shu, are you for us or against
I was
us?
waiting.
Are you for us or against us? What's going on, man?
I chose Bree Mott over Shu. Come on. Bree Mott.
We didn't choose that, dude. Like
We didn't choose it.
when you tell somebody like, well, I'm hammered, but I can jump on. Well, okay, well, just you have a good night, dude.
You know how many times AJ said that and he's gone on and it's been a fucking train wreck.
Train wreck. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we had
But
to. We've learned from me before.
Yeah. You're in big shoes. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I don't even know how that's possible. But anyway, now that that's cleared up, let's go on. So you guys are on the next race?
We are going on to race 9, another 2-year-old, our second of the 3 2-year-old races, which this one is a California bred. It is a maiden special weight for $61,000, and we are at 6 furlongs on the dirt. Who wants to go first? Randy,
Why don't you
just
start,
go.
Randy?
I'm not
yeah.
going first now.
Why
No, you
not?
guys go. Because I'm still trying to play catch up here
All
and
right.
get my notes because I'm not on the right
That's
race.
fine. All right. I'll start off. I started with the 1 Creative Peak. I like Umberto in the irons. I really like his works. We're only going 6 here. I think if he could be the type of horse that if it gets out in the lead, he could wire it. I also have the 3 coming off a pretty decent last race. And that's about and I like Herrera with the horse. Pretty much finishes in the money all the time. And I only went 2. I'm sorry, and I like Jack Sixpack. Love the pedigree. Bluegrass Cat. Love Bluegrass Cat and first timer. I think there were like 2 first timers here. The Jack Sixpack is I'm sorry, there's 3 first timers here, but the 8 Jack Sixpack. So I went 1, 3, 8.
1, 3, 8. All right. 1, 3, 8.
I did not stray far from there.
You're really going out on a limb on this one, huh, guys?
I went 1, 3, and for kind of the same reasons, I think everyone will probably be there. I think the 3 is much the best in this one, and it would not surprise me if Shu singled the 3 because he's just on a singling, tear. But I did include the 2 Tribal Dancing as well, whose numbers keep improving each time this horse runs. Now it goes back to the dirt after stretching out. That's the price I think I'm going to look for at 8 to 1.
Okay. Shu, you want to go now? Because I'm going to drop. I think Shu might drop the same bomb as me. I have a feeling because we obviously have the same style sense. So we're gonna.
I'm going all here because I singled in the first two legs. But I respect the 3 because we get the Bug Boy. And California maiden specials, I'll take a Bug Boy any day of the week. I think the 1's going to be tough. But who knows? Maybe they hook up and we get a little duel and get a nice price behind them. So I'll go all and hope that a California bred shocks us here and we get a nice number. But I do agree the 1 and the 3 are probably the top 2.
I'm going to give a weird one here.
All right.
That we have to play. You have to play, I feel. And no one talked about him, and that's grazing in the park. When you see a horse like that, adds blinkers, wasn't, engaged in his first one, just couldn't break, adds the blinkers, doesn't have great works, but not terrible. But this is a move, a grazing horse after the first race like that, and jumps up a tiny bit. Be careful. Be careful of them sending this horse and knowing with Gonzalez and everything. I mean, with D'Amato and Gonzalez and the irons.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad move for them to do. Adding the blinkers, giving me that price because this will be an overlay. I'm gonna go. I think this horse isn't gonna go at 5-1 because I do think, the 1, 3, and like 8. Yeah.
Is a 46 maiden special weight at Los Alamitos a jump up to this race?
It's probably actually
Santa Anita?
not. It's probably actually not. But
because I would discredit the one he ran in before a lot less than. More than
and if you look, he chased Hot Times, and it just wasn't that. I mean, I think there's something to that. He definitely didn't drop down. Let's put it that way. Right? You think you're
just going from Los Alamitos to Santa Anita, I think is a drop down.
Wait, you think from going from Los
Al to Santa Anita in this level? I mean, it's a lateral move at best.
Well, sure, but that's what I mean. Like he didn't drop down after losing by 20.5. So.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Adds blinkers. A lot of times they just want to race. They just want to race, and they get the race under the belt.
With Phil, Phil's got 2 firing today, or I'm sorry, Phil 2 firing in that race. So
exactly,
you put up some good arguments for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, and he's got one of the favorites. And what do we always say? And I'm sure Shu will be a proponent of this. When a trainer has 2 horses in the race, the higher odds one, how's that happen?
All the time. Best angle in the race.
There you go. There's the D'Amato angle, but it's not much higher, honestly. So I agree with what you said with the 1-3. Moose Mitchell's tough. Creative Park is tough. And the 8's also whatever it is. This is a stretch out, but I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. I'll figure it out by the end, but the 5 definitely is one that I will look at. Don't be surprised after the last race. And even coming in at 5-1 right there, what is this? What do they know? Adding the blinkers, lost badly, not training great. It's a low morning line, don't you think?
In this race is
his other is 4-1. And it's a first timer. So yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah. So anyway,
we got the other first timer going off at 12-1.
All right. So I guess we got that wrapped up.
Fair enough. Well, then let's move on to the final leg.
So.
Yeah, our third 2-year-old race of this sequence, which again, why the hell are we doing this? Because it's damn near impossible with 2-year-olds. But this time we are going maiden claiming for $50K at 1 mile, and we are on the turf. Prices maybe to be had here. Shu says the 2. Price single 2 because he's just on
Shu,
a
are you worried about that Pratt jump there with the 3?
Bali.
The 3.
Listen, this is a Bali, California pick 4. We're going Bali.
Wow.
Bali.
Single?
Single. Don't even hesitate.
I love it.
Single.
Yep.
Single.
Is that where we're going?
Bali, all Bali.
I love it. Actually, that's one of my favorites in this race. And
That's
I'll go
great.
second. I'll go second just leading into that because I think this horse got a terrible start last time.
Mhm.
And Drayden, we lose Drayden and we upgrade, I would imagine, to Rispoli, let's say 5-1. 100%
Yes, definitely.
the Gallagher horse. I am
Sure.
all for blossoming the two.
Who the who?
However, this is a
Uh-oh.
2-year-old main claimer. I cannot single this horse, so but I am all for it. It was one of my favorites going
You're
into this.
chicken. You're a chicken. Jeez.
I'm a chicken. Dude,
You're a
you
chicken.
went all in the last race, and I
Take
went
a
deep.
stand.
I got money to work with, so I'm gonna use it.
Stand. I'll tell you. So what, does Urton have a horse in here? Does he have to
That's-
get
yeah.
Urton a horse? Where's does Urton have a horse in here? Jeez, I'll tell you.
Does Dan Blacker? Because if Dan Blacker does, I will take it. No, I'm going to throw in the 10-2, set the tone. Who
Oh wow, okay.
like especially too with 2-year-old. When I see improvement in 2-year-old, granted, like the surface and the class, I just like to see them improve. And then now you've got a barn change to Hess, who is rated fairly good off of the claim here on Timeform, and his numbers can keep improving up. I will go for it, especially with his 88 or something really good breeding rate. Oh, breeding rating on the turf, 88 for out of Timeform, 4-1. I'll go for it. I also like the Peter Miller horse. I'm a Giraffe because it's a weird name and I do love it. But
We followed this horse for a while.
the dirt to turf rating 92 by Timeform for Peter Miller, and especially this is another horse where is raced very close, and once it's dropped down to a level like this, has been a lot more competitive at certain times. So 6-1, I'll take this because again, I don't really know where to go because it's such
But that never raced on the green before, right?
the which one?
That doesn't bother you?
Which one?
You're number one.
At
He's never
two?
raced on the grass before.
No, he's never raced on the grass.
At 2 years old?
No, that's what I'm
talking-
saying.
I'm
That's what
talking the
saying.
Peter Miller dirt
I
to
know.
turf
Why would
rating
you care?
is the highest on Timeform in Southern
Gotcha.
California. So I will take 6-1 on that, just because he's been competitive too as well.
Mucho
And,
Macho Man horse is not bad on the turf either.
and then I'm gonna do one more. I didn't want to take the 8 KP Krypton.
Of course you do.
So I hope someone took it, but I did not. If that horse wins, I'm gonna be pissed if that's what beats me. But I did go with the 9 Macroletta. I think that's right. Macroletta. Another horse continues to prove every single time it runs. Give me the bug on there one more time at a mile. Major drop in class going from 61 main special weight down to 50K main claimer at Santa Anita. I like this one. I think this one will be very competitive here, and 12-1 is a fucking steal.
All right. Tom, you want to
I hope
go?
you get that. Sure, yeah. I don't disagree with the 2, and AJ brought up a good point. I like Rispoli back in the irons. That's one of those things that I love with jockey changes. But yeah, 2 is definitely going to be on my ticket, and I like this 5, this French horse. We're seeing a little bit of a drop in class, and it's got some really decent turf speed. So I just went too deep here with the 2 and the 5. Don't want to beat the 2 to death, but yeah, I think you guys are onto something there with the 2.
All right, let me get there it is. All right. AJ, I'm right with you with Set the Tone. If Set the Tone even comes close to how it ran on dirt, even the number, this is the fastest horse in the race. And turf, it wasn't bad before. So I love it. I'm a Draft's going to lead, obviously, when you see that. But travel smart, like we were talking about it before. You see the Pratt stays on. Well, jumps 2. Pratt jumps to this horse from the 1, which could be a competitor. Something to be said for that. I know it's Peter Miller, so he probably did it. But at the end of the day, I mean, come on. He's going over the dirt. He's got the pedigree for the dirt. I mean, the turf. probably what they wanted before, just couldn't get a race or something like that. So I have to go 3. I do like the 2 as well. If I win, I'll go 4 deep in here, and it would be 1, 2, 3, 10. Because the 1 could just steal it. We'll see how he does.
Oh, 2.
He could.
I like how me and
I
Shu
said
have
1, 2,
lined
3,
up on
10.
a
I said
couple.
1, 2, 3, 10.
Oh, 2, 3, 10. Okay.
I agree, AJ.
Yeah. If there's 2 horses I'd bet on, Blossoming, Spanish Love Affair. I'm all for it.
Spanish love affair. That's something. What was that? My college career. Spanish love affair. There.
Just love affair. Sounds like me and
That
Claudia.
was a Spanish fly love affair, by the way, and that's what you put in drink.
Sounds like me and Claudia. That horse was named for me and Claudia.
I totally want to put a shirt on now because I feel so weird in this thing, by the way.
You look
Like,
weird.
we're
I don't
there,
want to
come
see
on.
the rest of you. I really don't.
Said I'm seeing too many
I'm in
armpits.
California, it's warm here.
Damn, it's freezing. Woo.
Yeah, yeah, getting freaking rain and all kinds of shit. I saw your boy Paco at Delaware Park today, Shu.
Respectfully. You say
Yeah, he's headed down to Keeneland this weekend.
he's going to Keeneland?
Yeah, I saw he's got a. I think he's got a. He's only has 1 mount over the weekend down there.
Shu, he didn't clear that up with you, Shu? That's kind of messed up. I thought you were his agent.
I thought you were his agent too.
No, I tried. I actually tried to get Santos Inc. to get his book, but we'll see what happens.
Really? This would be
They're
awesome.
hustlers, man.
We should just become like jockey agents, like
Dude,
all of us,
nobody-
like one company.
Well, we said this before too, as well, on this show many of times.
I was a
After
jockey agent.
talking to Sir.
I am an
What?
agent. I'm an agent. I'm Angel Moreno's agent. Angel's my boy. Won a race at the Meadowlands 2 weeks ago.
I find this hard to believe. Everybody's staring at you like they're not believing. you.
Yeah, I don't believe
Go
it.
look it up. Go in the
Really?
No, yeah, I saw. Huh.
I didn't know that.
That's
I'm Angel
awesome.
Moreno's agent. I don't do shit, and he gets his own mounts, and I congratulate him when he wins.
We're on live, man. Don't say you don't do shit. You
Yeah.
still
He
get a
knows I
check.
don't do shit. He knows.
Yeah, well, you're not going
You
to get any
hustle.
other jocks.
Some guy texted me from South Florida 3 weeks ago, or called me. I get some number from South Florida. Are you Moreno's agent? I said, sorta. And he goes, oh, do you have his number? I go, yeah, I'll give you his number. All right. You call him, put him on some horses, I guess.
There you
I
go.
never did it for the money. I just wanted
I
to
guess.
back.
You
Angel.
sound like such a good agent.
That's great.
I just want to give back.
That's what I want to do. Angel's an exercise rider at Monmouth for KO, and he's been wanting to ride. And, you know, he's a little bit of a partier, and we tend to get drunk more than we do get mounts for him, but we have a fun time. And he finally, KO put him on a horse at Meadowlands 2 weekends ago, and he won. And I texted him and tweeted it out and all that. And I don't get any money for it, but my boy.
So
Go to the hoop.
He's
I don't
one of
know.
the-
I don't know if
publicity.
I don't know
He's a
if
hype guy.
technically
He's a
you
hype
can
guy.
call
He's a hype
yourself
guy.
as agent, but I like it.
I told Paco and Farron Peterson, I will be their agents, and I will take $25 every win. That's it. You give me
Is it,
$25 every time.
Isn't Julie Chrome Farron's agent?
She was. I don't
Not
know.
anymore.
No.
No.
Oh no.
Farron was on our show.
That was a
before,
while
so-
ago. She got.
Yeah, and Julie
got
was her agent
robbed
at
off.
the time
Yeah, she was.
when she was on.
She
there.
was. Yeah.
And then Paco has Corey, but I mean Corey, I don't.
Yeah, what does that guy know?
Paco needs Santos Inc. We'll get him with Santos.
He's the guy who dresses up as Will Smith for Halloween.
Well, that too, but again, we part-
What's wrong with that?
nothing, and he gets guilty. He's guilty of that too. So
I mean, Will Smith, like the Fresh Prince Will Smith, or just Will Smith? That's weird.
Yeah,
That'd be weird if he was just Will Smith for
like
Halloween.
getting jiggy with it, Will Smith.
Paco to
Like,
the how funny, yo, how funny. How did you guys see my post the other day? I was like unsure if I should post it. So I put it in our group chat. I'm like, is it okay if I post this? But the Island Boys with Irad and Jose.
Well, I'm not in that.
No. I did like that. That
Did you
was-
see
Oh, I
that
didn't,
post?
I didn't see it.
yeah.
I'm an island.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see it
Oh,
either.
it's
No.
my best song, yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
as the Ortiz brothers. That's great.
it was like 5 in the morning, and I'm looking at the Island Boys on TikTok or something, and I'm like, Jesus, they kind of
Dude, they
remind
blew
me
up the
of Irad
internet
and
for a
Jose.
week. It's amazing.
They kind of look like Irad and Jose, so I
That's
put it out
great.
there.
They're probably about as tall.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, really?
Hair's a
Wow.
little different, but yeah.
there's a little different. A little bit.
That's funny. That's funny. All right. So what's the recap of our picks? Do you have them, AJ?
God no.
I thought you were writing them down.
Bali,
AJ doesn't even know his.
Bali, Bali.
Yeah, Well, I kind of thought y'all would be back on by the time we actually did the picks, but you didn't. So I guess we can just everyone can run through theirs. I went 1, 5, 6, 7 with the 7-2, with the 1, 2, 3, with the 1, 2, 9, 10.
Okay.
All right.
Tom, what about you?
1, 5, 7, 7, 6. And what else did I have? Race 9, 1, 3, and 8. And race 10 was the 3 and the 2.
All right. And I went 3, 4 with the I didn't write these down. 3, 7 with the 1. No, I didn't have the 1. Did I?
No, you didn't have the 1.
I had the 5, 8. 3, 5, 8. I think 3, 5, 8. With
Sure.
Yeah, I think it was. Moose. I said Moose Mitchell. Well, I mentioned it briefly. And I had the on the last one. That's the one I was big on. Set the tone. The 10 and 3, 3, 10. A 1, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 10. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 10. That's what I do when I'm on the fly. But I did look at all the races, so I just didn't write it down. I said it. So that's our picks for the week.
Well, Shu had the 1 with the 7 with all.
No. We went back to the drawing board. We're going
No.
Bali, which is the 1. We're going all, and we're going 2, which is the other Bali.
Oh, you went all in the Spanish love affair race?
Well, I changed my
Yeah.
approach.
Oh, so you're going 1 all
2.
2. Okay. Big
Sandwich it in. I like
Big
it.
difference.
Bali.
Why not?
4. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Why not?
So
Cool.
Went from a single to all, and then
That's what happens when you start drinking.
I love it. Hey, man, I get it.
Yeah. Hey.
I ain't mad at you.
That's great.
Come on,
That's
Cardinals.
great. Where you off?
No way.
what? So let's preview the NFL football game. The rest of the game. Packers lose.
Probably not.
Going down. Pack is going
I certainly
down.
hope
Cardinals
they
are
are.
threatening
Lose.
right now, but
Yeah, they're threatening. Too much to overcome. I didn't realize that, what's his name, wasn't playing there, Jones.
yeah, he is.
No, he's out.
No, he's not.
Oh, wow.
I've seen him multiple times.
Really?
The receiver? Am I saying the wrong guy?
Yeah, Devontae Adams.
Adams.
Adams. I'm sorry, Adams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Adams. He
Oh,
got
no.
he got COVID on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's a big hurt. That's a big loss for the Pack.
Ooh.
Except for Rodgers is 9-1 in his career without Devontae Adams.
No.
So is it?
Ah.
So is it?
Your boy, you love those white Packers quarterbacks, don't you?
What? Wait.
Well, I could
There's
say
only
I
been
could
white
say I
Packers
could say I
quarterbacks.
love. Well, that's not true. Brent Huntley did start for a half a year for us.
Okay.
I'm just saying you have an odd love affair with the Packers and their quarterbacks. That's
Well,
Why would
if
you
you're a
white
Packers
quarterback?
fan, that's
He's a Packer
most
fan.
people do. It has nothing to do with the quarterbacks.
there's other
the-
players on the
It's
team,
just-
man.
it's just
Deep-
the team.
Or the
Yeah,
color of their skin, probably.
yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, when Jordan Love starts eventually for this team, I'll also like him.
That's it, Tom. You're fired.
Yeah. What a weird statement.
It's fine.
Tom.
Tom, you should have rephrased it and said he likes the gay white quarterbacks that the Packers have.
That's true. Then that would have been more
and
accurate.
it would have been a little bit
Calling them gay is a big. I just don't know where you go with that. As Favre is sending his dick pics to sideline reporters for the Jets.
Well, there's that one, right? There's
And
that
then
one. And
Rodgers
then there's
has banged
the
every hot
current
girl in Hollywood.
jackass.
Okay, before we get in trouble, why don't we end this, guys? Because
No,
I feel like
no,
somebody's
this
going
is
to
the
bury
conversation
themselves
we
real
all
quick.
came to see. I'm an island
Island
boy.
This is why people
In
tune
my
in.
best song, yeah.
Island
This is
Looking at the sun, gonna make it to the top. I'm an island boy, but my best on, yeah.
They fired me for Remont. I'm an island boy. Remont sucks. I'm an island boy.
Island boy.
Oh,
Just as
boy.
Will Smith.
Yeah, sound-
is
there's the sound clip.
Fresh
sound clip
Prince.
for the show right there.
Oh, shit.
Okay, for everybody out there, it's us at the Triple Clowns. And Shu.
You got Edmonds to score. Did you see that?
The
Oh,
Island Boys.
shit. Damn it. I have him in fantasy somewhere.
Shu is still only under contract for 6 more hours, so that's why he came on today. And apparently, I don't
We got fired, so yeah.
fired himself. I think I don't know how that worked.
He's a free agent.
For yeah,
It's gonna go to
He'll be back.
I'm going to work for HRN. I'm a free agent for HRN. Hire me.
Oh boy, get that
on that note, we'll see you guys later.
end
Check us out, check us
broadcast
out.
button.
solid.
Check out our Degen Squares if you're out there. Check it out. Bye.
Peace.
All right, I